In this video, we'll go through the skills, the Paragon Board, items, and mercenaries for my upcoming Thunderbird build for Spiritborn in new Diablo 4 season. So let's go check them out. Here are the items. First of all, the new unique item for the Spiritborn is the Loyalty's Mantle. And if I correctly understood this, while your Spirit Hall choices match, their bonuses are 100% more potent, and skills with the base spirit costs are 20 to 60% less and have 20 to 60% reduced cooldowns. So I understood that in the primary spirits, which is here, and the next one, which is the secondary spirit, they have to be the same, so this works. So obviously I went with that. Then Young Kid Shell. The bird has Vigor in it, so that means more Vigor, more damage kind of thing, I hope. So I went with Vigor Vulnerability Bird build for myself, and because it looks like a Thunderbird. Here it is. So obviously Janet's Shell, also new unique for the Spiritborn itself. Spending Vigor heals you for 1 to 10% for your maximum life, and every second your active cooldowns now drain 10% of your maximum life, reduce their duration by 3 seconds. Rebounding aspect. I just saw that this works well with the skill I'm using, so now the feathers coming out of the skill explode. Good choice, I hope. Then aspect of might for the defense, because I'm using a lot of thunder spikes or thunder spike, so hopefully that works. Then Scorn of the Earth. Soar deals 10 to 15% increased damage, and your evade is now a soar, which is the skill I'm using over here. So hopefully this works. And then obviously the unique quarterstaff is your basic skills deal 25 to 75% increased damage. Always use their third attack, and every third cast unleashes triple strikes. And as we can see, the last one, in every basic skill of a Spiritborn, there's the third attack pierces through, or poisons, or whatever the skill you choose have. In this one, there's third strikes back again, pulling in and knocking down distant enemies. So I want that. I want them near. I want them to feel pain. I mean, okay, and then the new rune words. I kind of understood that you need 2 of these to mix them up with 1 rune. So I've gone on the helmet. I've gone with Tam and Eom rune, and on the chest I went with Pack and Ohm rune, which sounded interesting. Hands, I have dexterity on, and obviously on a weapon vulnerability damage, because I'm doing that. Then the amulets. The amulet, I'm gonna go with the aspect of Turbulence. Soar casts Vortex at its landing location and deals 25 to 45 increased damage. So that's gonna be interesting, now that it's gonna be a mobility and it's going to do damage at the same time. I'm kind of trying to find out what it actually does. Like, it's going to be different. Then obviously going with the jewels, the diamond, so I can get the resistances. Then the rings, Ring of the Mighty Sun, going with that. It's gonna rank my Mirage skill and also get me Vigor. And then the same thing with the Wound Drinker. Obviously that gives me Vigor as well, so that's why I went with that. Then obviously there's more about the runes that I'm choosing. When this activates, casts a non-channeling core skill, which is the Quelwally, and then reduces your active cooldowns by 0.25%, so the other stuff. And then when I travel 5 meters, evoke the Barbarian's Enhanced Warcry, increases your movement speed and damage dealt. So I hope when I move the 5 meters, this will affect. I hope. So in this I will be moving a lot, and that's how I build it. So I'm moving, stunning, going, moving. Go, 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 go. And with the primary spirit I went with the eagle, and obviously secondary spirit I went with the eagle. These the gear stats, these have always been kind of what I will get, but I'm trying to get the thunder spike size, vulnerability damage, dexterity is one of those stats, soar cooldown, eagle damage, and then the ranks for other skills like endurance, for example, and damage to elite, ranks to mirage or mirage or anything like that. So that's kind of simple, and then obviously buffing them up when they can or whatever comes. I try to get to few different stuff like dexterity is the max or something like that to power up my build even more, but you know, that sometimes happens. Okay, skill tree, you saw all my skills: Thunder Spike, Quill Volley, Soar, Persic Stomp, Razor Wings, and the Seeker. And they are all here. But also Vigorous, Velocity, Follow Through, Apex, Diminishment, and then Endurance. Resilient, Dominant, and then the last one is Vital Strikes. On the Paragon board, it was really interesting because you can only now have 5 Paragon boards. So obviously you have to go with the maximum because you get more, you know? So with this I went with Exploit as the first one, then Talon, then Menacurist, which is the damage with your gorilla, jaguar, or eagle or centipede skills increase all damage you deal by a certain amount. So I had really fun with this one. I'm going to take that. Then obviously next one is Fitness over here, and then on the other side we have Headhunter. So first I will go with the I want to go with the elite damage on the end just to get more damage out of that. Then the new thing, obviously the Mercenary for this season, and obviously to the seasons ahead. This comes with the DLC, and here you can see that I went with the shield charge, then Vanguard, then Creator, I don't know how to pronounce that, and then Sundering Shield, which makes the enemies vulnerable. Obviously, because I do that as myself, I want to do it more. And then it can use Vortex skill, which pulls enemies to me, which is awesome. And then also Prater is this also to pull enemies in. I might change it at some point. I might change this to this, just because I already have a pulling. I have to test it out. You can see it on my live streams on Twitch, and you can see this pull-up effect. If this works, like they don't combine each other, I'm gonna change this to this. So every time he uses shield bash or shield charge, it will hopefully use the eagle as well to get the pulling effect. That was my build for the Thunderbird Spiritborn and with the eagle. So I hope you tell me in the comments what is your choice of character going in with the season, and why is it Spiritborn? Also, you know, I want to see your builds, so put the links down below of your builds and I want to check them out as well. So see you guys on Diablo. Peace and love. Bye.
Johnny calls your name. As a viewer, you're ready to win the game. Every challenge makes you strong, training your power all day long.